This Sunday, about 40 elite athletes from Hawaii are heading to Roth, Germany to compete in the Challenge Roth race.
Yeah, it's a full Ironman distance triathlon, and among those competing, James Cuizon, an athlete who inspires everybody around him with every step he takes. No mistake about it, James Cuizon is an elite athlete. He has conquered the climb up Haleakala on his bike, covered the 26.2 miles that make up the Boston Marathon, and competed in the most grueling of all long-distance races, the Ironman World Championship in Kona. And he did it all with a debilitating disease, one he knows will ultimately leave him unable to walk.
One day, all this is going to be over. The condition I have is called CMT, Charcot-Marie Tooth disease. It's a progressive disease, so one day I'm not going to be able to swim, bike, or run. So that really motivates me to get out there and do what I can.
If James seems completely at ease with his situation, it's because he is.
You just take everything in stride. I mean, everybody's dealt, these set of cards in life, and, you do what you can with those cards. In my case, it's not be able to swim, bike, or run one day, so I'm going to do it now, and when that time comes, I'm going to move on and, go on to the next endeavor.
Although the diagnosis of CMT can come at any age, James first noticed something different at the age of 20.
Initially, it was pretty tough. I was in the Air Force ROTC program, and being that I'm disabled, I didn't qualify for the program anymore, so I was dismissed from the program. But, like everything else, you take it in stride and you do what you can with the situation that's given you.
And for James, that was doing more than most people would ever dream of.
Most recently, I ran Boston. In 2015, I ran my fastest marathon ever.
And then there was that ride to the sun.
When I finally saw that 10,000-foot sign, I just had this big, gigantic smile on my face, and I knew I was there. I was doing it. So when I got to the top, all that pain, all that suffering coming up the hill just went away.
Looking ahead, James says there's no timetable. All he knows is the inevitable will happen. But until then, he says, bring it on.
As far as being nervous about it or, scared about what the future holds, I'm ready for it. I mean, I've done enough, in the last 20 years, with the condition to prepare myself to take the next step and, to graciously move on. Shoulda, coulda, woulda is something that you don't want to say.
No excuses.
No excuses. No excuses. If I can do it, anybody can. It's just about putting your mind to it and staying motivated.
Nothing's going to stop you.
Nothing's going to stop you.
The only thing that does stop him, his braces. He keeps breaking them. But he's got a better set of them. And again, about to do an Ironman distance race. And he says when the day comes, I'll race wheelchairs. An amazing attitude.
He sure is an
incredible
inspiration.
athlete. Yeah, great.
Thank you, Kimo, for sharing your story.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Surrounded by a lot of great people. Like I said, about 40 people going to that event in Germany that he's going to be surrounded with a bunch of Hawaii people.
Wow.
Yeah, have fun. Do
Very
well,
nice.
my friend.